So, Tootz has very kindly asked me to take a look at this game. This was played, I think, Sunday night. I can't remember the date. So I think it's 16th or whatever. Now, Tootz is playing Offence for this game. And I believe, I'm not sure what the teams are yet. I haven't looked into it. But as you can see, I think he's got Captain T and Mavi on his team versus, I think, Spider and a Chemdog. I think those were the main picks. Anyway, uh, this is a game that Toots' team won 8-4 on Ingayama. So personally, I would have preferred to see a game that he lost, perhaps not badly, perhaps a close game, because then it would be a touch more relevant. Perhaps, I don't know. It would be easier to see directly how he could directly improve the result. So as I said, he's playing Offence. Let's just dive into it. One thing, for some reason, he's not
Roger,
using a
on this.
auto
Size is
exec
gonna 100
for some reason, even though he can.
scummy route.
In fact, I'm going to turn T off because I can't be bothered to listen to him. So I'm just going to play this in normal speed as well. I'm not going to try and speed it up or anything like that. Just give you my gut reaction as I watch. So yeah, going for a straight route right off the bat. That's fine, especially with one guy spamming. Yeah, this slope is quite nice for running a route. Comes in a bit too high, very predictable. Okay, yeah, Spider's immediately gotten him. That's alright. The third offense is really delayed here. He's not being very effective with the grenades and the spam. He really needs to just get in Spider's face when the offense, especially the third offense, is coming in, because you know that's the last chance. So the carry's over. Well, they've capped, unfortunately. I'm not going to bear any points about the actual overall meta game, just Toots himself. So he could have taken a pot shot at the couple of offense coming in. The first one in, okay, could have gone worse. He took a disc to the face. In fact, he got quite lucky there. He took the disc to the face and he wasn't slowed down. Thank you, game physics. So yeah, I mean, personally, I would have said that he is very lucky to get that cap. Running in, first grab. Spider got unlucky with the disc. Very, very lucky to have gotten that cap. Yeah, nice to see taking a pot shot. You never know, it might hit. That might fuck up their offense for that run, and that might be an easy cap. So it's always worth taking that shot. So lots of grenades, quite slow. Personally, with the other two offense slow there, I would have stayed further back. Killed them, or at least gotten one down, so you wouldn't get spammed immediately. I mean, it worked out here, but Ingoyama's quite a small map. That wouldn't have worked on another map. It works here because Ingo's quite small, and he can easily get it over, and also the chase wasn't particularly strong. So, standoff situation, really Lockjaw should have tossed it a lot sooner. So again, rerunning a route. These aren't fantastical routes, okay, so he's in first here. So really, he's just got a straight up distract. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, personally, I would have preferred to have gotten a bit closer. It's fine using grenade spam, but generally defenses try to hover anyway, so grenade spam, especially when you know it's coming and you know there's a guy there, it's not fantastically effective. Even if you only whack the chaser big time. Personally, you just needed to have K'd out here as well. There's no reason after the two offenses failed that you stay there on 50 HP. There's no reason whatsoever. Unless, you know, you've got a double kill on both of them and they get bad spawns. But that is pretty much the only other time. And because of that decision, Tootz is really off time here. So this might be a good time to either get a camp on or, yeah, try and kill him. Of course, T has that covered. Bit of, yeah, should have gone straight to the back. K out, you're useless. K out, yeah. Be a bit more hidden. Spider was looking the wrong way. It's quite easy to maybe get a camp on there and use the back slope to slide down. Spider wouldn't have known. Again, that's the benefit of running slightly longer. So again, going for the distract. Okay, fair enough. You need to press that advantage now. because your offense will be coming in within, 5 seconds or whatever. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how far away Tootz is playing here. I mean, it's working to a point. Okay, Spider's K'd out. Look for the pass. Okay, I think he's spawned far on the right side, not too much. Again, that's more about getting that position. Yeah, go for that grab. Good call. You're going to be slow, but you're going to buy potentially time. Slush had quite a nice respawn there, I think. Okay, get over there. Where's the disc? Okay. They capped it, but you never know. That teammate can always make the play. Yeah, just go further left here. There's no reason to go straight to the stand. I know he's quite fast, but okay, it works out. STD isn't paying attention at all. That would have been normally very easily spotted by a competent STD. He's gotten very lucky here with the because the STD is just playing awfully to have let that happen. And yeah, nice toss to T. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, you've abused it, but it was very obvious. Potentially, a more competent STD would have caught that. So the offense is just getting the caps on, getting the chain grabs as well, which is very important. And that is the benefit of having a good STD, is that you don't get chain grabs like that. So yeah, camping the stand. Perhaps it's a bit too obvious. Yeah, Spider's seen. So you can just fuck around with him here. It can be worth it, especially if you believe he's a slightly lower skill level. Or a higher skill level than you. It forces the better player to stay back for the worser player, just because of the threat of the camp. Really need to go yeah, you need to play a lot closer here. I mean, yeah, faster switch to disc would have been nicer. Oh, very close. Not quite though. Yeah, really, that should have been an easy return. Faster switch to disc. It's all about, as soon as you know they're going to hit the ground, get that disc out, get the ground pound on. A bit closer, but it might work out here for your teammate. And yes, it is, because you're playing that bit closer. And a very easy capture. So yeah, the blue team not putting up much of a challenge here, actually. You're abusing the STD. The STD has been caught out of position several times now, actually. And that's allowed at least 3 caps, I would say, in this game so far. And just, I think they're getting a bit unlucky. Yeah, play closer here. There's only one of them. He can't shoot you back. Just play closer. Go right up in his face and disc his face. There's no reason to be playing that far back. You're not trying to conserve health in that situation, generally. And because of that, Mavi might not make it home. Well, he's just died. There you go. Because he took too much damage from the stage. Ooh, very close grenade. Very close. So, I mean, he managed to get it home. That's something. But I suspect that's more because of the weaker killing pressure off blue team rather than good play. So yeah, just absolutely abused. Spider, absolutely abused. Yeah. Okay, nice. Yeah, conserve that health. K out. K out. You've taken that hit. There's no point. You're not going to get the walk off. K out. You're wasting his time, but K out. You're useless. There's no reason to stay here. K out and reset with the rest of the O. Now you're going to be off sync. You're going to be the last one coming in here. Maybe not go for that shot. Set up on a nicer route and just going straight there. I know it's keeping in sync here, but yeah, with the way Mavi plays, he's going to grab it anyway. So that is the thing with slightly. Yeah, get the disc. No, chain. You want chain. You don't want grenade here. Yeah, I mean, Sagent was very focused on you there. Really, he should have straight up ignored you. Close. You're going for the right idea here. There's a teammate camping, so yeah, just get on the chase. Just disc. There's no reason. Yep, good. Could have done that a lot sooner and the chain would have been a lot more effective. Okay. Yeah, I would say go for it. T's not interested. Yeah, again, that entire situation could have been solved with a bit better of chase. Get that disc off. Get right on his face, point the chain gun at him, he will die midfield, and that would have not resulted in a cap there for them if you had been able to do that. So yeah, get in his face. Get on Spider, he's distracted. Yes, he wastes... Oh, slightly unlucky there. I'm not quite sure how he got boosted. Yeah, he's kind of got no choice but to try and walk it. Yeah, K out. K out. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. K out. Why are you fighting him? You don't need to fight him. K out. You need to get over there now, so you need to disc. Or run a route, but I think Tekra's going to just go straight for the grab. Yeah, potentially with the time, it would have been a lot nicer to have run a longer route there. That's something that they don't expect. Yeah, because the chase has failed. Well, not failed, but really struggling. He's the only one on it against 2 people, so he's going to struggle in that situation. So, yeah, bit of indecisiveness there. I think if you had helped out T, that return would have been very much guaranteed. So, okay, nice. We get to see a bit of standoff play. Okay, Tekra staying home. Maybe not. No, go on offense. No need to chain him here. Don't need to do this for them. If he dies and loses the flag, you are going to be massively out of position. You need to communicate this with Tekra that you're going offense. Yeah, okay, that's how, I don't know how long that was, but that is a good 30 seconds, and you're still... No, yes, please. Thank you. Finally going on offense. If Lockjaw had lost the flag there, your team would have lost a cap. That's how bad it is on this map in particular. I know it's very easy to crash on this map, but when you're missing a person on offense, it can be brutal for them to try and make a play. You see, because T's there, because the third person came in, he got that grab easily. So, bit of standoff play here. Okay, there's 2 going for the carrot. Yep, very nice. Very nice indeed. Good job. Your third offense was pressuring the escort as well. Yeah, chain is fine. A direct disc would have perhaps worked a bit better there. So, potentially time to run a regrab. Potentially. So, did they return that? Yes, they did. What a play. Yeah, if you had run perhaps a quick, fast route there, would have been quite nice. You could have been grabbing. Maybe not. It doesn't always work out with the timings, but it can be worth it. Yep, very nice clear. Yeah, because of your speed, you can just slope straight down there. Perhaps a little bit obvious to where you were going to ski. You can definitely make it a little less obvious than that. So you can either pass it to you. Yeah, it was good play. Good play by T. So yeah. Okay, he's staying back. T's making the right play here. Really locked your nose. Yeah, or another offense member. Yeah, good grenades. Good grenades. You need to save that flag. T's getting chased anyway, although he spawned the wrong side here. K out. You need to K out for Tekra. You should have K'd out. Yeah, you'll be very lucky to save this. I mean, you could have gotten an awful spawn, don't get me wrong, but at least it gives you a chance to try and get the... Yeah, good toss. Perhaps a bit better communication. Okay, yeah, more communication there would have solved that. You're wasting time here. If a flag goes past you like that, normally I just say fuck it and go to the enemy base there. Because if it gets returned, you're going to be in position to grab it at full health on that short time period with this sort of map, with how small it is to get to stand. So, I mean, it didn't really... Did they cap there, actually? Let's go back a bit. When did they cap? Oh, yeah, they did cap off this. So, yeah, that would have been a cap prevented. Potentially. Because if they're going to get that return, they're going to get that return. If you miss the flag, chances are you're not going to say you should have left that flag for the third offense. No needed to have touched that flag. It was very distracted. Just keel off at the last moment. Just go to the right. Because you've picked it up and made it loose, it makes it that much harder for Tekra to pick it. Okay, they've actually made a massive mistake here. They've put 2 guys on the stand. Oh, yeah, mechanical. Yeah. Yeah, T got the return, so you're fine. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been very nice. You just need to hit hit that D key a bit more. Yeah, get the chain off. T will be on it. Okay, so yeah, because Agent say you're more than... Yeah, so I would go out there and help T straight now, because the other guy's camping. Unless the other guy goes straight to help out. Nope, so he's gone straight to help out. You should have run the re-grab or helped out on defense. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. The team overall is doing a lot of work here, to where it doesn't matter so much where your positioning is, as long as you're helping out at critical moments. What these bits that I'm saying would matter a lot more in a closer game. So you can chase the chasers here, but you've seen if we go back a little bit, they're going to grab the flag here. They've grabbed the flag. Right, so you've got two choices here. You can either go chase a chaser, which, to be honest, is really stupid on this map, because it's such a short distance. The chase really doesn't have a lot of time to do a lot of damage anyway, especially not with the grab Mavi's just made as well. He's out of there fast. He'll definitely get the toss off at least to lockjaw, if not straight cleanly back to him. You've seen your flag has been grabbed, so you know, stay there. You're on 160 health. You're fine to stay there. You don't need to K out. You can just go straight to the back of the base and abuse the home D when he spawns, or even try and disc and intercept the pass. Yep, Mavi's back there, nice and cleanly. So a lot of wasted time there potentially for you to K out, reset, help out T again, and you're going to be off here as well. So T is on the escort. Okay, yeah, good nade. Yeah, that's nice. So yeah, it's working out, but there's a lot of wasted time here that can be removed completely. Yeah, getting abused. Yeah, that was poor positioning off the carrier there. Really, you don't want to stand anywhere near that rock normally. You want to be on the back face. So going on a route. Yeah, it might be a nicer time to run a slightly longer one actually. You don't need to run this short. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Personally, I would have run a slightly longer one there. Okay, you're abused. Toss it off. No? Okay. Yeah. Wait for Tekra. Wait for Tekra. One of the defense was really low. The other one was getting pounded. Just wait for him to come in. Just veer off. He's almost certainly guaranteed to make the grab. I know it's working out here with a bit of, yeah, slightly poor judge. You don't want to be that high if you try and receive a pass from someone that slow, because they can't get the height. Yes. You see, this is a problem I see a lot with people try to pass who are inexperienced at passing. You've got to go for it. I disagree. I agree sometimes, but a lot of the time, for the smarter play, even for me, even for someone who can make a lot of flag passes happen, is just go to their stand and camp the fuck out of their stand, or get on their carrier and try and make a return happen. That's normally just a smarter play, especially when you're at full health. Especially when you're at full health, because you can put a lot more pressure on. So T did that by himself. So yeah, help out, help out. Oh, very nice return by Spider. You couldn't quite see him, so you didn't know he was there. Personally, sometimes it's very tempting when a person is that low, but a lot of the time, it's better just to shoot the flag. Better just to shoot the flag so they can't pick it up. Not necessarily in this situation though, because he's not going to go for the return. So you just want to... Well, he's trying to pick it up, but he's too low really to pick it up. So he's just trying to keep it alive anyway and stop you from returning it. So just kill him. Don't really need to jockey around the flag too much in that situation, unless you're very close to returning it. Again, didn't necessarily need to go on that chase. You could have been helping killing out at base. You want to stop that right? Okay, the other members have done it for you. Personally, I would have stopped the right. I know red flag is more critical sometimes, but what can happen is that if you help out on red flag and you're trying to get the return, you're trying to pick it up, and you lose the green flag and they get out on a clean route and you lose the red flag, you've got no one over there. So sometimes if it's unlikely that you're going to save the red flag, just save the green flag from going anywhere, because it means that they can't put any pressure on you. Then you're not in a scramble to get over to their base. Even a disc sometimes can just stop that sort of play. And yes, I am explaining how to counter my play exactly. So he wants a toss here. You're a prime candidate for the toss, but no, he's just going to go straight for it. So overall, mixed bag. I think there was quite a few positives, a couple of nice mechanical moments. Positioning overall throughout, I thought was overall pretty poor. Unfortunately, there was no sort of play to think about. Oh, I need to run a little bit longer here and come in last. I've got the energy. I've got the time. You know, we're not being pressured to do anything, so I've got the time to run the regrab. Would like to have seen that a bit more. I would like to have seen a bit smarter prioritization of flags as well, and especially targets. Would have liked to have seen perhaps slightly hidier plays instead of just sitting straight on the stand. It's very easy just to ski down the back hill from the top and get out quite nicely. That's a good method of camping. Don't need to necessarily stand on the stand itself to camp on this one, so you know, bear that in mind. What else? Oh yeah. Noticed this very early in the game. I mean, it improved further into the game because you weren't staying as far back as much, but get close, especially on a clear. You know, they can't if they shoot you, that means that they have wasted their disc, which can stop a capper or severely damage a capper. So if you get the timing right, you get in their face, they have to shoot you because they don't want you in their face, then they don't have the disc to stop the capper necessarily. So just don't be afraid, especially when your capper is, you know, sort of 3 seconds away from touching the flag. Get on their faces, shoot them in the face. You know, if you die, it doesn't matter. You're not a grab candidate. The only time I wouldn't say necessarily to do this is if you've come in at 200 HP and you have a potential, you know, to camp and walk the flag if the 2 other cappers fail. But you need to get the damage on them. You need to make them uncomfortable. And a lot of the time, unless they're caught unawares, the best strategy is just to get in their face and shoot them. So I'm not going to go on about it anything else too much. I'd like to see preferably a closer game than this, because I feel a lot of bad positioning plays were masked. Apart from that one occasion with the chase, that I thought there was some poor positioning there. You should have just maybe disc straight onto him, gotten the chase off. Poor positioning on when not sure who's staying, who's going. Just say, I'm going. Tekra, you stay. 4 words. That's all it needs, and it would solve that situation. Especially when you miss a flag that's gone right past you, ignore it. It's probably going to get returned. Just go to their stand and get the grab when it does, because it's going to be returned probably within about 5-7 seconds. That is more than enough time to just run the fastest front that you can. Don't disc. Go over there, 200 HP, grab it as soon as it gets returned, because I guarantee that there isn't an offense on the stand, and I almost certainly guarantee this AD isn't watching the stand, or the escort, or whoever is watching the stand, because the spawns on this map especially aren't geared towards stopping campers while you're really focusing on the standoff, because you generally play the standoff at the back of the hill and not on the actual flag stand itself. So it's very easy just to ski in there, grab it, get out. No problem whatsoever. Although you do get, you know, obviously the free chainers after you when you do that. But yeah, overall, poor on the whole. Positional errors masked. I'd like to see a closer game, please. Thank you for watching.